We are officially on a winter adventure in Colorado. This trip is extra special because we're visiting 6 different ski towns, and in this video, we're headed to Beaver Creek and Vail. And the best part? Taylor, Eric, and Eamon are joining us for this leg of the adventure, which means more laughs, more memories, and apparently more smoke alarms.
What I'm looking at right now is where Taylor and Eric are, and most importantly, Eamon. They are almost here, and I'm so excited because I haven't seen Eamon for like 2 weeks.
He's here.
Hi!
What?
And there's Daffy!
Oh.
Did you expect to see that? So you get the diaper bag so we can change him.
We're really wet here. Condo! Condo!
Wow.
First things first, let's talk about this house because wow, cozy, beautiful, and perfect river views.
We are at the Lodge at Brookside in Beaver Creek Ski Resort or Ski Town, whatever you want to call it. We have a great little spot right here for, that's not gonna fit skis, but hanging stuff here, jackets. We also have a very nice washer and dryer.
All right, so the kitchen, pretty standard. Couple double sinks, got a dishwasher, fridge with some filtered water in it.
We have a nice big table, dining room table area. We also have a bar here too, which is very nice. And then here is the living room.
If you follow me down the hallway, we have got a spare bathroom. So Taylor and Eric's room is got a double on the bottom, a single on top.
And welcome to the master suite. We have a bathroom, a full bathroom, and then we also have our such a cute master bedroom, even with sliding glass doors, and the hot tub is right out here.
Nice little deck area out here. You can walk down to the hot tub from here, take coat out to go to the bathroom. This is the master suite right here with the door, so pretty convenient as well. This little, what looks like a road that's right down below us is actually a walking trail. Looks like a road, but it's actually a walking trail.
It's the kind of place that makes you think, yes, I could absolutely live here and drink coffee dramatically while staring out the window. It was the perfect home base for family time, skiing plans, and emergency responders, but we'll get to that. One of our favorite parts of the trip was just slowing down and enjoying time together at the condo. One night we taught Eamon how to make cookies, and let me tell you, he was very serious about it.
All right, we're gonna make some cookies with Eamon.
Okay.
Come on, let's make some Christmas cookies!
Let's asleep.
Mommy's gonna help too. What?
And now,
There you go. Stir, stir, yeah! Good job!
So much fun, you're
Wow! Today is the day.
Good job, Eamon Troy.
Wow. Oh yeah?
I'm focused.
Good job. Eamon Troy, what are you doing? What you doing, mister?
Stir, stir.
Pretty sure I know what we do next.
Stir, stir, stir.
Mixing, pouring, taste testing. He absolutely loved it. And honestly, these are the moments that make trips like this so special.
Careful, buddy, that's hot.
You do it. You silly Billy.
Now, let's talk about the incident. So we were cooking hamburgers, or at least attempting to. One burger got a little too cooked. Okay, very cooked, which set off the smoke detector. No big deal, right? Negative. He's calling.
burned the hamburgers, and this is what's happening. How embarrassing, the whole building is going off.
That quickly turned into the entire building being evacuated. And before we knew it, the fire department was doing a full tour of our condo. I could have died.
Early, the fire department just came, like 4 different firemen. The whole entire building had to be checked because of my hamburgers. The most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
All right, so that probably ranks as the most embarrassing and humiliating thing that's ever happened to us, because not only did we set off the friggin' smoke detector in our individual room, but we set off the entire frickin' building, and they had to evacuate, and the fire department had to come, and they had to come walk through here and
With their axes.
with their axes, and I had to explain to them when they got here that I was the culprit, and then I had to apologize to all the people who live here and all of the guests. Yeah. So be careful when you're cooking in a situation like this. I don't know.
How was it outside?
Tensions were high, children were melting down. Eamon peed on me.
The good news is it's like 50 degrees out there, so
It's not that cold.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you want me to cook you some hamburgers?
Luckily, no real damage was done. The firefighters were incredibly kind, and we survived one of the most embarrassing cooking disasters of our lives. Oh yeah, and some of the tenants did ask when we were leaving. Once we recovered emotionally from the burger incident, we put on our ski boots and headed to Beaver Creek.
We are officially at our next ski town, Beaver Creek, which is in Avon, Colorado, and we're getting ready to hit our first run. And Eamon is too little, so he can't ski with us. He can't even walk yet. So it's still super warm out. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, cross our fingers. So I'm expecting to have some icy runs today. I don't know, we'll see. But right now I have my jacket and my snow pants, and I am burning up. No ice yet.
And wow, it was beautiful. The views at the top were incredible. And the runs we did get to ski were a lot of fun. We even went down a blue run like total pros. Yes, I did.
Okay, I don't know if you can tell from behind me. You can't, because it looks like it's nothing. But that was a blue, and it was my first blue of the season.
Good.
Until it got icy. Very icy. Then on day 2, catastrophe struck. I took a spill, and that officially ended skiing for this part of the adventure.
So you might wonder what I'm doing here without my poles, and Kevin's got my skis. It's a bit on the icy side today, I could tell. And as I was going down that blue, yeah, I bit it. So I'm walking the rest of the way down. I'm not taking any more chances on this ice. Here's the MVP carrying my skis.
Oh, carrying skis ain't that easy.
While he skis. Between the ice and the conditions, it just wasn't worth pushing it. I gotta stay safe. Even without skiing, we absolutely loved Beaver Creek Village. It was cozy, beautiful, and full of Christmas magic. Eamon loved watching the ice skaters in the middle of the village, but his favorite part? The Zamboni. Honestly, that Zamboni stole the show. One night, we headed back to the village for Thursday night lights, and it was incredible. Skiers coming down the mountain at night, glowing with lights, followed by fireworks lighting up the sky. It felt magical, and like something straight out of a Hallmark movie, but a little colder. Another night, we joined the Family Fun Fest. All right, we are officially heading to the Family Fun Night up at the village. I literally just realized that I left the oven on. I was gonna bake the bread, and then I fell asleep and took a nap. And we were just about to leave again. Last night, we had to have the fire department here. I don't know what's wrong with me. This must be altitude brain. Eamon had the time of his life and even won a teddy bear. We ended the night with dinner where Eamon proudly learned how to drop Cheerios into his water, which apparently is a very important life skill.
Thank God for grandparents.
We are heading to our 5th resort. Well, yeah, it's a resort, but it's also our 5th ski town.
We had big plans to ski at Vail because it was within driving distance from Beaver Creek.
So we opted today to just go ahead and do the gondola rides because the conditions are just, it is still really icy up here, and we've skied a lot. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to say what we think about Vail skiing. It is beautiful up here.
It is beautiful. It's actually surprising when you're coming in. It doesn't look like it's going to be this beautiful when you get up. And all those craggy mountains in the background. The other piece is the village is actually quite beautiful as well.
Yeah. A really nice village, and it looks like the trails, if they had the runs, if they had snow, would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's just not enough snow for us right now. So we're just enjoying the views and the scenery and the Christmas spirit because it's close to Christmas.
And the good news is we already have gotten in a lot of skiing, so it's not like we're doing without. I am a little disappointed, but going down an icy hill, if I want to do that, I'll go to Boone, North Carolina. So,
Snobby, aren't you?
The veil is wearing off on me.
One other thing that I can tell right away about Vail is that Vail is a lot busier than some of the other places that we've been, because it wasn't even, the lifts weren't even open, and there were lines and lots of people everywhere, and so definitely a lot busier, which isn't my favorite necessarily.
Yeah, they've got a lot of housing here, so there's a lot of places right near the lift, so they definitely can house quite a few people.
Vail, consider this a promise. We'll be back. This part of the trip didn't go the way we planned. We were frustrated by the lack of snow, embarrassed by the fire department fiasco, and disappointed that some plans had to change. But when the smoke finally settled, literally, we realized something very important. Being on an adventure together in a beautiful place like Colorado was the real gift. It didn't matter exactly what we did, it mattered that we were together, grateful, and choosing a positive attitude. Watching Eamon grow and learn so much in just 1 week reminded us how quickly time does pass. So don't focus on what you don't have or what didn't go perfectly, focus on what you do have, because those moments, they go by fast. Get out there, have an adventure, and be free. See you in the next adventure.